For Travis Kelce, the world can be a roaring stadium, a sea of red and gold, 1,000 cheering voices. But on a sun-drenched Sunday afternoon at Everbank Stadium, time seemed to slow, the crowd's noise faded to a hush, and his vision narrowed to two faces in the stands. Two people who meant more than any touchdown or trophy ever could. The Kansas City Chiefs were in Jacksonville, embroiled in a high-stakes game against the Jaguars. The air shimmered with anticipation. Every fan in the crowd felt it, the nervous energy, the promise of something extraordinary. Yet, for Kelce, the real spectacle was not the game itself, but a moment that unfolded before kickoff, a moment that would be replayed in hearts and headlines for weeks to come. As Travis emerged from the tunnel, helmet tucked under his arm, his mind was a whirlwind of strategy and focus. The Chiefs needed this win. Every route, every catch, every second mattered. But then as he looked up, his eyes locked onto a VIP box above the field. There, waving with unmistakable energy, was Taylor Swift, her signature red Chiefs hat standing out like a beacon. Beside her, glowing with maternal pride, stood Donna Kelce, his mom, his first fan, draped in a bright red jersey with the number 87 emblazoned across the back. For a brief, private instant, the game stopped. Travis paused, overcome. He pressed his palms together, almost in prayer, and wiped away tears that sparkled with joy. It was a gesture that millions would soon see replayed on TV, social media, and in the hearts of Chiefs fans everywhere. Taylor Swift's presence at football games is never just a footnote. She is a global superstar, the queen of a stadium tour, the woman whose every move spawns 1,000 tweets. But on this day, she wasn't there for the cameras. She was there for Travis. And this time, she brought someone special, Donna Kelce, the matriarch who'd shaped her son into the man and athlete he is today. The two women, side by side, quickly became the center of attention. Fans snapped photos. Cameras zoomed in. Social media erupted. But what captivated everyone wasn't just the celebrity pairing, it was the ease and warmth between them. Taylor and Donna laughed together, shared high fives, and leaned in close to talk as if they'd known each other for years. When Travis made a stunning catch, Taylor pointed excitedly, her eyes following his every move with an intensity that matched the biggest Swiftie in the world. Donna beamed, her face alight with pride. The two women cheered, hugged, and celebrated each play as if it were the Super Bowl. As the first quarter heated up, the Chiefs' offense found its rhythm. Travis, inspired and electric, broke free for a touchdown. Instead of the usual chest-thumping celebration, he turned to the stands and pointed, once, twice, toward the box where Taylor and his mom stood. His smile was a silent message, "This is for you." The camera caught it all. The world saw Taylor leap up and throw her arms around Donna, both shouting in triumph. The crowd around them, catching the infectious joy, started chanting, their voices rising above the noise. "Travis! Taylor! Mama Kelce!" The stadium had never seen anything quite like it. On social media, clips of the celebration spread like wildfire. "This is the most wholesome thing I've ever seen in sports," one fan posted. "Donna and Taylor are the real MVPs today," wrote another. Chiefs Kingdom, already loyal to the Kelce family, now had two new queens. But the magic wasn't just about celebrity or football. As the game wore on, there were moments that seemed almost cinematic. Midway through the second half, the camera lingered on Taylor as she pressed her hand to her chest, her eyes shimmering with emotion. Down on the field, Travis caught her gaze, and for a split second, the distance between them vanished. There was a language at work, a silent conversation that played out over 80 yards of turf and tens of thousands of cheering fans. There were nods, waves, smiles exchanged across the field. When Travis made a crucial block or snagged an impossible pass, Taylor and Donna would erupt, their cheers echoing down to the field. It was a love story told in glances and touchdowns, hugs and high fives, each moment more electric than the last. All the while, Donna Kelce was in her element. Chiefs fans know her as Mama Kelce, the woman who's cheered from the stands since Travis was in Pee Wee football. But now, she was something more, a symbol of family, resilience, and unconditional love. As fans chanted her name, Donna laughed and clapped, often turning to Taylor with stories or jokes only they could hear. The two women's affection for each other was obvious. They were teammates, partners in pride, united by their love for Travis. Online, the world swooned. Donna Kelce and Taylor Swift together is a power duo I never knew I needed, read one viral post. The Chiefs' official account posted a photo of the pair, captioned simply, "Our biggest fans." As the clock wound down and the Chiefs clung to a precarious lead, the tension in the stadium was palpable. Every play felt like destiny. Travis, fueled by the energy from the stands, played with a fire that couldn't be extinguished. Each time he was knocked down, he got up faster, stronger, as if carried by the cheers of his mother and his love. When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard blinked a Chiefs victory. The stadium erupted. But for Travis, the Real win was still waiting. He jogged over to the stands, searching the crowd until he found them. Taylor and Donna stood, arms outstretched, faces glowing with pride. Travis climbed the rail, fighting his way through a throng of security and fans to reach them. The embrace that followed was more than a celebration, it was a culmination. Taylor wrapped her arms around Travis, her eyes brimming with tears. Donna joined in, hugging her son tightly, whispering words only a mother can say. The cameras caught it all, but the emotion was too big for any lens to capture. As the stadium emptied, the moment lingered. Fans lingered in their seats, replaying what they'd just seen. On the field, Travis held Taylor's hand as they walked toward the tunnel, Donna trailing behind, her arm around her son's waist. In the days that followed, the internet would explode with memes, tributes, and stories. Sports commentators marveled at the power of family and love to galvanize even the most seasoned athletes. Swifties and Chiefs fans found themselves united in a shared joy, celebrating not just a win, but a moment of pure, unfiltered humanity. What happened at Everbank Stadium was more than a celebrity cameo or a game-winning play. It was a reminder of why we love sports and stories. It was about the ties that bind us, the joy that comes from sharing victories with the people who matter most. For Travis Kelce, it was a day he'll never forget. For Donna, it was the proudest moment in a lifetime of cheering for her son. And for Taylor Swift, it was proof that even the biggest superstar in the world is, at heart, someone who just wants to support the one she loves. In a world that often feels divided, that moment in Jacksonville was a glimpse of something better. A world where love, family, and football can bring us all together, if only for a Sunday afternoon. And as the sun set over Everbank Stadium, painting the sky in hues of red and gold, you could almost hear the echoes of their laughter, the cheers of the crowd, and the quiet promise that no matter where life takes them, they'll always have this moment together.